Hello guys, this is TXG, and we are back with another album review. And today we are going to be reviewing Jesus is King by Kanye West. Luckily I'm able to do more album reviews now, so hopefully I can get more album reviews in between when my albums release. So yeah. The next album that we're going to be reviewing by Kanye West is Jesus is King. And this album originally released in October 25th, 2019, and it was the follow-up to Kanye's very successful album Ye, which also released in 2015. Which released in 2018. And a year or so after that, he had dropped his next album, Jesus is King. And so, today we're going to be reviewing it. So, we're going to be going track through track, and I'll give my overall album opinions near the end. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get into this album review of Jesus is King by Kanye West. The first song is Every Hour, featuring the Sunday Service Choir. And honestly, this is a perfect intro. Like, there was no better way to start this album than this song. I think this song is a really just happy and joyful start to like an amazing album. And I think that the very like jumpy piano and like the angelic choir just adds so much to the intro that, in my opinion, I'm gonna say it's a 10 out of 10 intro. So it's 10 out of 10 for me. The next song is Selah, like I don't know how you say it, but it's Selah. And honestly, like it's a complete tone switch up from the first song, because it goes from like this really like fast, like energetic song to like a more like slower song, like almost instantly. And like when I first listened to it, like it kind of caught me off guard, but then the more that I listened to it, like I got used to it. And Selah is a really good song. I love the beat, and again, I love the choir in this song, because like the choir does a great job across this whole album. Like I think they all do an amazing job on singing and just a bunch of other stuff. So, and also, like since this is like a Christian album, there's gonna be like mainly Christian lyrics, and the Christian lyrics in this song are actually really good. So for this song, I'm also gonna give it a 10. The next song is Follow God. And I remember seeing this one comment one time about it being changed to Father Stretch My Hands Part 4. Honestly, I kind of agree with that, but like I think that the title that we got is pretty good. And this song is just really good. Like I think it's got a really good strong start with the sample voice, and just the beat overall is really clean and fast, and Kanye's vocals and verses on this one sound really good. So, yeah, there's not much else I can say about Follow God. I'll have to say, I'm gonna say that one's a 10 as well. So, first three songs, we got 10s across the board. Let's see if we get any more down the line. Closed on Sunday. Ooh, Closed on Sunday. I'm gonna go ahead and get this one out of the way. This one's also a 10 out of 10 song. I think that the guitar on this one like gives it this kind of like spooky vibe like at the start, and then immediately like after the spooky vibe is like over, you get like I don't know how to explain it, but like it's kind of like a switch up, kind of like from the smooth guitar to kind of like the jabby chords. Like I don't know there's a word for that, but like kind of like bouncy chords, kind of. And especially with the choir coming in and for that, and Kanye's vocals and verses, this song is really good. And I love the bar about like closed on Sunday, you're my Chick-fil-A. So that's gonna be a 10. That's gonna be a 10 out of 10 song for me too. And the next song is On God. Now, here's the thing. For this album, I don't think you should really be saying On God, because like you're using his name in vain for that. But besides the title of the song, I think the song is really good. I think it's a really good like a Pierre beat. I think the kind of like old Sonic vibes that it gives off is really cool and also unique for a Christian album. Like I've never seen a Christian song like that, which is really what I like on this one. I also like Kanye's vocals, and his verses are really good. So I'm gonna give On God honestly, I'm gonna give it a 10 as well. Wait, actually, wait. No, I'm gonna give it a 9. Yeah. The next song, the 6th track, is Everything We Need, featuring Ant Clemens and Ty Dolla $ign. And Ty Dolla $ign's like opening choir thingy with his vocals are so good and just have an amazing start to this really great song. And the lyrics, and especially with Ant Clemens and Ty Dolla $ign's both having amazing vocals on this one, I think they did an amazing job, and Kanye's vocals were amazing on this one. So I ain't got much else to say about that one. I'm also going to give that one a 10. So we got 5 10s and we got 1 9. So far we're doing really good for Jesus is King. Then, the 7th song, personally, my favorite on the album, Water, featuring Ant Clemens. I'm going to go ahead and get this one out of the way. This one's a 10 out of 10 too. I don't know what about this song is so good, but like just like the laid back chill guitar vibes and the like bouncy bass along with the Frank Ocean type vocals that Kanye gives off at the start, and then it like transitions into the smooth part with Ant Clemens. I think it just gives off an amazing vibe for Water, and especially with the choir that comes in. I just like the whole vibe of the song, like of Water, and I think that song is a masterpiece. So I'm gonna give that one a 10. Okay, now God is really good. I will probably have to give that one a 10 too, because like it's got this old like style to it. Just like you kind of have to go listen to it, but like it makes for some really good transitions into songs, and it's got really good things from the choir. The beat's amazing, and Kanye's like kind of like falsetto vocals in this one, or somewhere near that range, is so good for this song. Like I don't know what about it, but like it's so good. And so yeah, God is a 10. So far, every single song except for On God has been a 10. Y'all can see that I like this album. The next song, Hands On. Ooh, I love Hands On so much. Like, it gives I Thought About Killing You vibes from Ye, for sure. And Hands On is just, like, really good. Like, I like the beat, especially the beat, and I like the kind of like weird style vocals that Kanye uses, and they just give off like really good. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to give Hands On a 10 as well. Okay, oh, we got 2 more songs left. Okay, the 10th song is Use This Gospel, featuring Clips and Kenny G. And I was a little bit thrown off at the start with like the bell or like whatever that beginning sound is. But then as Kanye came in with his vocals, like I kind of started getting like power vibes with the way that the vocals were sounding. And the beat and everything was just really good. I think everyone did an amazing job on their vocals. I think the choir did great as always on this album. And that saxophone solo, that was one of the greatest saxophone solos I have ever heard. At least in my opinion. I think Use This Gospel it's just great. Every single part of the song is just so well crafted, and I got used to the ding ding ding, like that part of the song. So I'm gonna have to give this one a 10 as well. 10s across the board, except for On God. And the final song, Jesus is Lord, the outro. This song, it's really good. Like I like the horn vibes that it has, like the horns and the trombones and the trumpets and all that stuff just mixed together so well on this one. Kanye's smooth vocals work really well with this one. In my opinion, I just think that the outro is a little bit too short. Like I definitely think he could have done a little bit more, but with what we got, I would say it's pretty good. I'll give that one a 10 out of 10 as well. And that is Jesus is King by Kanye West. So, if I have to say, overall, if we're talking about the album as a whole, if we're counting every single song that I've reviewed on this album, from every hour all the way to Jesus is Lord, I know some people are absolutely not going to agree on me with this, especially with all of the ratings that I've given this album. Some people say it's not finished. I think it's completely finished and it couldn't have been any better. But I will give Jesus is King a 10 out of 10. Yes, I do think it is a perfect Christian record. I do think it is a very experimental Christian record because, like, at the start, it's got those very, like, smooth organ and, like, fast piano type beats that you would, like, normally expect with Christian music, and they are both fire. And then you follow that up with, like, Follow God, which was an amazing, like, hip-hop beat switch-up that you don't hear in church. And then they got, like, Closed on Sunday, which is really good. And then you got the very experimental On God, which gives off Sonic vibes, and honestly fit really well with the Christian vibe that this album was going. And then we got Everything We Need in Water, and then God Is, and Hands On, and Use This Gospel. 5 great songs in a row. And then you got the epic outro that is Jesus is Lord. Honestly, I don't think this album could have been any better, at least in my opinion. I think that Kanye really did an amazing job, especially in his Christian era. Like, I don't know about the era that he's going through right now. I think he could use a little bit of work. Well, actually, a lot of work. But his Christian era was something else. I'll say that. And it made a really great Christian album. So I'm gonna have to give this one a 10 out of 10 for Jesus is King. And yeah, that's my review of Jesus is King by Kanye West. If you liked the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and go check out some of my own music, because I also post music. And yeah, I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.